off and take advantage of some of these shields, some of these barriers that his team is putting up for him. And Libero snipes him. Fist right through the Reaper, and just Libero on a tear. He's gonna go ham. SBB and Libero cleaning house right now. New York Excel take the point back immediately.
Beat. Animo holding his own beat. 70% here. Supercharger down. Flux is down as well.
But Libero! Double for Libero. Back goes a goner, and this is still Baby Bay trying to make the difference. 2 kills for Baby Bay, bringing it back. Bit of poor but even fight here, and New York Excel caught on the back foot. Libero doing the best he can right now to stay alive in this fight. He's getting great support. Somehow he lives through it. For now, he's still in this.
NYXO wants to come right back into this now. They've got 4 on the point. The supports are coming back into the fight. Still even.
Whoa, Erster. Thought he would get a little bit more there out of the Meteor Strike. Decided to go big, and he gets picked immediately. And New York Excel, they're fighting back in this. They have not given up. They are still trying to flip this point as fast as possible. Jonak has decided now's the time to coalesce. Mono going to get overwhelmed, though. Popo literally beating him to death, and Popo with a double. So Atlanta Reign are going to stabilize on the point.
It's time to reset here for NYXL. Not over just yet. Another coalescence comes out for Jonak, but all the kills going inside of Atlanta Reign. Baby Bay gets himself a couple in the spin to win Death Blossom. Looks like this one should be cleaned up for Atlanta.
Man, despite the heroics from Libero, it is looking like Atlanta Reign will take the first point in this series. 1-0 lead for them on Busan.
The counter Gators Flux.
Gator though, he's got that Flux, there it is, opens it up, Hanamura with the timing. In the meantime, New York Excel wreaking havoc in the back line. Masa and Erster gone, but they're not going down without a fight. Atlanta Reign fighting back with the bongos, the boosted damage making the difference. And Baby Bay, you can always count on him, he's always here for Atlanta. Once again, coming up with the kills.
And they ended up using Flux there. Meko gives his life for it. Now it's time to just die on the point if you're NYXL. They are losing player after player. It's just Lucio dancing around here, trying to get as much percentage as possible. They can get it up to about 80 here. They're going to be in a single fight situation.
Still Libero trying to dart in, trying to find somebody out of position here, trying to punish. Hanamura with the sound barrier, trying to keep the team up, but they don't get a kill out of it, and now things are stabilizing. Gator gonna have the Flux. Does he catch anybody in it? It doesn't look like he managed to snag him, and that would have been perfect without the sound barrier to protect anybody on New York.
That ultimate not there. Most support ultimates used. Dogman gets a second coalescence during the fight. Gator's able to take down Libero, and this is really extended. Atlanta's about to take the lead.
Oh man, this is getting out of hand. Finally, 1 kill for the Blossom. Can you get the trade though, Atlanta? No, Popo is gone, and that will be the flip in favor of New York Excel. 81% on the board for Atlanta Reign, but New York Excel, they're up to 85 hex. One last fight here for Atlanta Reign to try and make some magic happen on this second point of the map.
Poco has to switch off just to get to the hamster so he can get and touch the point. Not an ideal situation. Masa nearing sound barrier. Sound barrier versus Flux is the tail of this next fight. Don't even get there!
Doesn't even get on the point. Popo trying to generate shields, it looked like. See, just this is the strength of the Bastion. He melts shields. He cranks out damage so fast. Oh! Nice stun though! Gator, oh, he saw it coming too. There's nothing he can do. SBB back to spawn, and Atlanta Reign, despite the tricky strategy used by New York Excel, they come out ahead.
I mean, what do you think's gonna happen? He's set up in that corner against a Lucio like Masa. Like, he gets around here, knows exactly where they're gonna be. It's pretty telegraphed with the teleporter. The halt there, and then the punish into the drink. Wow, so, oh, actually, that's a railway line. Drop to your doom is with that sound barrier.
Yeah, that's a real rough one there from Masa. I'm honestly wondering, but whatever, we're gonna get into it. We can explain the terms later, because right now it's New York Excel just going on a rampage. They're running right through Atlanta. Okay, so when we say fat finger, that's one of those terms, right, where you didn't mean to hit the key, but your finger just happens to hit it, and another snipe comes through on a Baby Bay. Meko just connecting rocks once again. And hunting for a target. Baby Bay, he's going deep. He's gonna go right into the back line, and he gets booped immediately. What perfect reactions. It might still cost him. Animo dies, but still the New York Excel, they're winning the fight. They allowed the point to flip, but they're about to send the Atlanta Reign packing, and they will take the first point, or the first map of this series.
It was a close one, and Atlanta had their moments, but a little bit better usage of ultimates for the NYXL. Let's see if they can touch this time. Hammond unable to get back to the point again.
Nicely timed halts there. That was a clever play there from Mono.
Yeah, there you see Sabiobi rallying the troops, trying to get his team ready to go, ready to win maps. That's a good start for NYXL.
Question is, did he bring his parka? Because Libero is not going to be letting Urster run around. Urster, he's kind of terrifying Genji. He's sick. But with that Maid there, it's going to be making it really difficult for him to get in there because he's just going to get beamed down. He can't reflect that damage or that CC. He needs his teammates to step up here and find a kill. And it's going to be tough because the Lantern is there, but Mono somehow caught out in the open. Baby pounces, and that's exactly what you need.
Well, you're asking a lot for your main tank on the ground because it's just 1v3 up here with Urster, and they're giving all the support to Sabiobi. Meanwhile, on the ground, someone's got to be standing on the point. That task falls, unfortunately, to Mono. He sits there, and the rest of Atlanta just collapses on it.
Interesting.
Also do nothing.
Flux is up. Let's go. Urster trying to do additional damage. Urster! He takes his pound of flesh. He takes down Libero, blows him up. Soundbear is thrown in by Masha. They've got this one. Atlanta Reign, that was sick. Meko just trying to make the difference there, trying to get the pick, but Urster would just not be taken out of the fight.
Sabiobi's gonna go die in the cart. Dogman appreciates the donation there.
But Jornak, now the bomb goes here from Mono. The damage is gonna go through the roof and Gator gets blown up.
Great play there from Jonak to keep everybody alive with the Coalescence. It was really close for a lot of those players. During the Flux, he doesn't even aim at the sky. He aims where his players are going to land.
No matter how you cut it. And well, Baby Bay right now hunting for a target, and he gets Sabiobi. Sabiobi sent back to spawn. Is not going to help things here for the New York Excel. And surprise, surprise, Baby Bay going to go ahead for the Blossom. Doesn't get the credit for the Mono kill, but still forced him into the open, and that's all he wanted.
Yeah, this one is all over. Atlanta will equalize. Take the fight very quickly.
Pull the barriers up though. Oh, knocked out of position. Mono at risk. The Wasp get used by Baby Bay, but no targets there. Everybody hiding behind the barriers. They will survive it. And now Urster trying to cut this team in half, trying to force them out of position. Sabiobi goes down, and that's a great halt combo. That's textbook stuff. Working together as a team. It's looking so good now for Atlanta Reign to pick up 3 points on Kings Row. They'll do it in overtime, but they will get the job done.
Gator's addition to this team on the Sigma cannot be overlooked. Atlanta is forced to give up positioning because of this.
And they know it, but there it is. They're back into it. There's the coalescence from Dogman. So now onto the point we go for the fight. Urster gets knocked out of position when he goes for that Blizzard. Where did he go?
Trying to get stunned out of it.
Oh man, cancel the animation. That's unbelievable. Baby Bay going for the Hail Mary. He gets one, takes down Libero, but he dies himself. That's not really going to help things here for his team. Picked up here for New York Excel. That's 2 ticks now. And SBB on the back line, on the flank, looking for the kill on the tank. Trying to take down Popo, but Gator's there to connect them. Still going to go the way of New York Excel, though. 2 kills coming through for New York.
The Halt pulls him up, just drops him into Sabiobi's lap. He chunks in all the damage in the world. Let's see how this ult gets canceled here. There's a small window where you can cancel this animation. Yep, stunned right out of it. That's brutal. I've lost many a pulse bombs in similar situations.
And now you're going to get the counter Flux thrown in, but he's got a sound barrier, so he's going to cancel that out, and that opens it up for SBB to move in. Punish Urster, Libero, splatters Popo, and the New York XL making great progress here.
New York can prevent a loss here by finishing quickly.
Well, now you're just going to have the Bastion. What do we got to work with, though? It's going to be Atlanta. A couple of kills right on the edge. New York, they've got the contest going as well. They're playing this by the book on the side of Atlanta Reign.
New York's leaving. Jonak is going to be the sacrificial lamb on the cart while Animo skates on the walls and gets out of there.
Quickly turning into the final fight here, Hex.
It is.
Oh, so frustrating. Mono trying to pin Baby Bay. Not going to happen. Atlanta Reign looking like they're going to win this one out. They've got everybody alive still. Baby Bay hanging on by a thread. Sabiobi trying to do the best he can to focus Popo, and he will. There's a Blossom coming through for SBB. 2 kills for him. A third on Urster. SBB coming in through clutch for his team right now at the very end. And it might just be enough to tie it up. Monster the last one here, and it's not going to be for long. They've done it. New York Excel collect 3 points. New York are not willing. This is playing for New York straight. It's a defensive team just waiting for you to come to them. Oh, that was perfect. You're not going to stop that bullet. Urster just slams Meko. That's huge. One of the barriers is gone, and now Urster's looking to go on a tear. Smashing in the damage. Libero trying to turn it around. Will find a kill on him. But that's 2 ticks of permanent progress picked up for Atlanta Reign.
This coalescence enormous, though. It's going to allow New York to get back in for a moment, but Dogman has the better goal.
Oh, what a Gator smash there. That was a 6 stone to the face. Stun is through, and they pick up 1 point. Atlanta Reign.
Baptiste now to give the immortality field if Bastion gets in trouble. You either need a Baptiste or a Mercy with this.
There's the grab. It turns out this guy is a saltwater Gator. Dropping him, but it's not enough. New York XL It's back and forth right now. Gator refuses to say die, but the rest of his team can't say the same. They are gone, and Gator, the last man alive here. It is not going to be for long. 4-3. The final score here for Atlanta Reign.
That is really just about it. We're going to see exactly, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Libero came from behind. And then everybody collapses.
Oh, that couldn't have gone better. Oh, that couldn't have gone better. Easiest kills of his life.
Yep. Libero, one of the most versatile players in the league, sometimes gets forgotten about on this NYXL team just because he's so consistently good at everything.
Won the past 2 matches between these 2 teams, and there it is. Libero, right when his team needs him, coming up with a big kill. Attempt at a stun there from Gator, but that's a first tick picked up here for New York Excel.
The halts and the punch.
Running into each other. Baby Bay, though, the assassin does not miss the opportunity, and Animo goes down as well. Not looking too hot here for the offense.
Terrible for New York. They get a single kill, but time is running out. 15 seconds remain. Meteor Shark's going to go into the back line.
Trying to go for the stagger. The ultimate insult. That would have been fantastic. Instead, New York Excel now. Are they going to be able to get a body on this point? Touch it looks like it. Oh, nice delay. And they just barely sneak it. Libero has to fully commit in there. He does manage to get out of harm's way. Jonak is there with a kill on Erster. Unreal. If they manage to pull this off New York, that will be insanely clutch. And it is still possible. Libero's there to take down Gator. And the defense is crumbling. Atlanta Reign will not hold on the first point. And now it is all about the next fight. And they're going to have the ultimates as well. Flux is through. Everything getting thrown in here. Very few places to hide for the Atlanta Reign. And this is a must-win fight for them. Gator and Erster are already gone, and they're getting blown up. SBB even decided to throw the Blossom in here. Absolutely wanting to destroy the Atlanta Reign. There is nothing the Atlanta Reign can do to stop this.
Libero got fluxed and then just shot Gator in the face.
Sick work. Yeah. Glad to see SBB back here in the starting 6th. Man, the spirit animal for the New York Excel, the captain.
If you're an Atlanta fan, though, there's nothing to really be too worried about just yet. These have been extremely close maps. Could have gone either way on map 1. Could have gone either way on Kings Row.
Tires in the pass. Hex will try to see another one here. Trying to spread out on the side of New York. Do not want to group up when there's a massive tire mine running right at your face. And yep, it's Mecco out in the open. Nowhere to go. He dies in the Atlanta Reign, finding the kills now. Blowing up this defense. Mono is still hanging in there, but Animo is gone, and that is going to be a successful offense here for the Atlanta Reign. Off the bank.
Mono
very
isolated.
eclectic strategy.
You're trying to contest the point, you're getting slowed and damaged. They're going to stick with it because they want to get really aggressive as Atlanta.
Metro wall as well. So we will have the wall, we will have the flux. No more. Oh, this is just big damage getting in here from the Atlanta Reign. Ultimate's used, the window pane is up. Baby Bay looking for a snipe, and he gets it. Libero is gone. They might pull this off, Hex. This is a decisive win. This is exactly what the Atlanta Reign need on the offense, and it is looking so good that they will pick up 2 points on the offense on Hanamura.
We talk about snowball potential, and since Atlanta did not change heroes and NYXL did, they come in with all the ults in the world, a beautiful Symmetra wall. Atlanta's defense looking in perfect condition right now.
No, window pane too. That's brutal, New York. Let's see it. Erster got blown up, but Baby Bay managed to get the snipe down, and there's Libero flanking Symmetra. It's a thing, but Baby Bay will not allow it. Baby Bay is not amused by your antics, New York. You're gone. Mecco trades it though, and Mecco the hero. Double kill, just back and forth, despite Baby Bay's best efforts.
This one's over. Mecco's gonna get in here. He's got his team coming to help him out.
Teleport over, change the position, looking for the high ground there, and now we're gonna get the Bob in play. So Bob in the mix already, Dynamite into it as well. New York Excel under pressure, caught in a corner, and a massive Bionade connects with 4. They can't heal. New York Excel, that's how it's done. Dogman with the plays. So satisfying as well, Ash. Glad that we're finally getting to see some Ash here. And oh man, NZB, that is not the answer. That is not the solution, buddy. He just died. Jonak and, well, I mean, they're just finding all of the utilities, essentially. Baby Bay still holding on to Bob. Hasn't even committed it to this fight yet. Because why not? Oh, never mind. Never mind. And Bob up top over here, he's just going to whittle you down. He's going to keep that pressure going constantly. There it is. Baby Bay coming up with the plays. Dynamite is in. It's looking great here for the Atlanta Reign. Burbitic Flux as well.
No.
This is just everything going their way.
ATL's going to put one on the board here, unless a miracle for New York happens.
Anything is possible, Hank, as long as you're still alive. Or you're just going to get taken for a ride into the wall. Don't get to say that too often these days. We don't get to see too much of the swinging of the hammer. And there it is. New York Excel. Bolter on Hanamura. Atlanta Reign are on the board. 2-1 the score.
Atlanta wins their map pick with a design strategy. You don't see the Ashe very often, but Baby Bay is one of the few players who will bring it out.
Oof. Whoa. Goodbye, Erster. That's a take mode too. Not gonna happen this time.
Immediately rezzed up.
And that's 2 big kills coming through because that's the damage down. Erster's got a long way to wield his way back over here. And this is going to be the New York Excel picking up this fight and unlocking the first checkpoint for themselves.
Such a segmented fight. New York kept their bastion in that corner.
Get back in there, maybe they take it, but look at this. Jonak 1, 2, not gonna get the third, and the regen on Mercy's bonkers, so that's a hard task for him, but we will get the flux. This is what he's been designed for. It's his raison d'etre, his meaning in life, Sigma, is to bust bunkers or to take a, he's afraid of water though, Hex. I think that.
It's a nice halt from Pokemon, and they're back into this. Atlanta's holding bridge here. New York started it off better, but Atlanta threw in ultimate after ultimate. Now New York will chuck in the Blizzard.
Oh, and he just barely gets a shield. It's delaying things a little bit, but not before. Now we're gonna get a Bob in here. Bob in the mix, but with these barriers, Bob can shoot all day. He's not gonna get much done.
Aw, poor Bob.
Poor Bob, huh? We should see it. She's starting out chaos. Tank mode is here for Erster. That's just a wrong idea. Pokemon will overwhelm back open. And now you're gonna get Gator into it too. So Atlanta Reign, every time they just turn it around, and now they're gonna go for the flux as well. Gator smashes mono. And this is still the Atlanta Reign stabilizing right here at the corner. Minute 30 on the clock here for New York Excel. It's not a whole lot of time to work with. Get as quickly as possible. Give the New York Excel no place to hide. Mecco still has yet to find an angle to get that flux going, but Baby Bay decides it's now time to change up the positioning, and Jonak cut off from the rest of his team.
He got completely isolated.
And it's nobody on the point, just cut off from the payload, and that is not something we see too often from the New York Excel. Oh, Lantern has been forced, though. There's vulnerability here on the side of New York, and yet you take the Lantern, you get the kills. Erster and Baby Bay roll right through with the help of Gator, and that's Atlanta Reign running right through the defense. Libero buying us a little bit more time. That's the usual thing here with the maze. Scattering this out. Oh, this is it. The bunker bust play, though, from Gator. And is he going to get him? Looks like it. Erster gone, though. Blows himself up. Still 3 down here on the side of New York, and it's looking like the rest of them are about to follow. So Atlanta Reign will collect that first point. He gets a bit of a barrier, and he will live to fight another day. Can't say the same for Baby Bay, though. Mecco's going to dome him, and this is going to be the flux thrown in here by Mecco. Erster trying to make the difference. He's going to find one with the barrage, but he opens himself up to getting capitalized on, and he is gone. So the Atlanta Reign getting ground down to a halt. Now or never, Hex. 15 seconds. Let's go. We're going to get the bongos here. We're going to get the flux as well. He's looking to place it. Yep, throws it in, cuts him out. But in the meantime, that's just not enough. Gator goes down to start off this fight. Atlanta Reign not going to be pleased about that. No mercy this time around to bring people back to life. To bring them back into the eternal suffering that is running into the meat grinder that is the New York Excel defense. They are getting dominated now. Atlanta Reign even having to go for the Hammond just to buy some time. It's Gator. Last man alive here for the Atlanta Reign, and he just barely keeps them going, but that's going to be it. They finally drop him, and this is going to be the New York Excel extending their lead to 3 maps in the series.
The NYXL, which had been doing substitutions and swaps, has relied entirely on Libero, who has come up with the big kills in the moments they needed. In Atlanta, they're not surprised by what NYXL is doing, but they just don't have an answer sometimes for the Bastion.
They just like Libero, same thing, same idea. Okay, shield through, Hulk attempt, puts it slightly off, but it's still good enough here to cut off the point. So now we actually have to have a fight here for New York Excel. Lantern was perfect and saved Mono's life. Animo gets the sound barrier off, though, trying to keep the New York Excel in this, and somehow they are still here, but Baby Bay, the one once again to make the plays. 3 kills for him, and Dogman finds one as well. The Atlanta Reign, they played patient, Hex, and hit the nail on the head. They played patient around the ultimates, and they made it work when it counted.
Yeah, getting his way towards a tire.
All the spam. Meteor strike through now, and over the top we go. Erster looking for the angles, does tremendous damage. As you can see, those nades just doing work right now, and it is just all over the place, a bloodbath. So we'll see if he finds an opening to get that ult in play. Might be looking for it, never mind. Slammed into the wall. There's Libero with the opening. Gator goes fishing, and he comes up with nothing. Usually how it goes for me.
one's still back and forth though, but Sapiobi gets a clutch kill on Gator. Meko invests his ultimate. NYXL will be taking this point back, but we will have at least one more fight.
See if he's going to use it or not. He's going in with the group right now, electing to work together as a team, and just like that, they're going to find the first kill and point blank tire. Why not? Thrown into the mix, doesn't come up with anything, but they've still got the man advantage, and now Meko gets caught up as well. New York Excel down 2, and it's on Libero trying to make the plays. But Baby Bay, in the meantime, he does not sleep. He is back in the mix here. Libero needs to go back to spawn immediately, and there will be time here for the New York Excel to take another fight. Somebody no good, go for the meteor strike and try again. Mono right now just getting pumped full of lead, but it's Libero again. Takes down Baby Bay, but then Dogman's there to beam him down as well. They're going back and forth trading, 4-on-4, and Dogman the hero making the plays for the Atlanta Reign. 3 support kills, make that 4. Can we get an ace? Yes, we can. Come on, one more, and it's not going to happen. They're running away, Hex. It's just going to be 5 kills for Dogman when his team needed him most. Now we're going to watch some of the most exciting kills in the game of Overwatch. Moira kills.
You know, this one's actually aiming, though. This is not the lock-on ability.
Fair enough, fair enough. Fine, he's got to do a little bit of tracking here. Here we just cut through everybody. No barriers that you can hide behind with this.
The exciting Moira v Moira action there.
There it is. Angle, looking for it. Nope, sound barrier, impeccably timed. SBB was thrown off on his own though, and he's going for big plays, and that's gonna cost him. 3 quick kills there for the Atlanta Reign off that back of the sound barrier, and the New York Excel, they're just gonna get set packing. Get out of here. Oh, he still gets Pokeball though, come on. For error here still, it's only 50% here for Atlanta Reign. Again. Now we're gonna get a grab thrown in. Can we get some value out of this? Looks like it. We'll trade fist for fist, and then Dogman and Gator. New York Excel. That's a 1 fight. They're looking good here to tie things up. There should be another fight here in it for Atlanta Reign. Let's see. Looking for the back line here, Erster. And oh, we're going for the combo. Going for the combo. Who are we gonna get? Who are we gonna get? Who are we gonna get? Timing is impeccable. Timing's everything, Hex. Big kills coming in here for the Atlanta Reign.
NYXL will be able to get back into this one, though, as Atlanta flips it over at 70%. Value is highly. Open him coalescence.
Throw it out there and see what you can do. Baby Bay doing the happy dance. He's going to get back out of there. And Cater takes the start here. Man advantage. And Atlanta Reign, this is it. A 1 fight for them. 3 quick kills. There isn't a whole lot that the rest of the New York Excel can hope to do here. And it is going to be the Atlanta Reign getting a second map on the board. 2-3. New York Excel still in the lead, but the Atlanta Reign making them earn it.
They're coming back into this one. We're only a map away as we've completed 5 maps here in the Overwatch 2019 playoffs presented by Xfinity.
Where to go? Gator's trying to absorb all the damage, but there's only so much he can do. And Erster hanging on by a thread. Who's going to win the fight? The Lantern! You got to kill the Lantern. It's not meant to be, Hex.
A later immortality field for NYXL means that they get the kills that they need. This one is still not over, though. Tanks coming in hard for ATL, but with Gator falling, that one should just be it. It's just the supports down there, and yeah, supports do damage in Overwatch, but not quite enough. They need to just die right now.
Yes, they need to go. Stop trying to run. Just go back to spawn. Looks like they finally gave up and did that.
You don't play against it. No, you don't scrim against it.
And look at it, just AoE damage through that dynamite going off. He's got that burn on everybody. Baby Bay, unfortunate that he died because in the span of 1 fight, he already had another bomb ready to go. That's crazy. So he'll have a bit of a run back into this fight himself, and just hoping his teammates can hold until he gets there. Erster doing the best he can. The fight's a good fight. There's the grab box. 3-4 caught in it, and a lot of damage dealt. But then it's still New York Excel just wiping him out.
Sapiobi is just having the time of his life right now. All the support in the world, playing a single-player game essentially. Just a rail shooter right here.
Hex.
Bob did nothing.
Yeah, turns out Bob didn't do anything. Fire is all over the place. SPP hunted for a target. The grab attempted, and SPP goes down. The Lantern not quite catching him up there. We will get the res, and Animo survives it. He had the wings out, and the Blizzard's going to help too. New York Excel, they are not making a single wrong decision here on this offense. Everything seems to be going right. Gator fighting back, but he's too few. There's not enough that he can do here to stop the tide.
Tank for good measure. NYXL will finish their Numbani offense.
That was a decision that was interesting because now it means that the New York Excel don't have to worry about it anymore. Oh, Animo gets overwhelmed though, and that's going to be it. 2 kills here for the Atlanta Reign, and nobody close to dying on the Atlanta side, and it's a total, well, I want to say clown fiesta there. That just got out of hand completely for the defense.
It's nice.
That's prompted the change. Now Atlanta Reign realizing that's not working for him. Here's the Blizzard right into the point. Baby Bay instantly deleted, but he does take down Mono. That Blizzard is going to make life difficult though. Gator! Oh, unreal. He survives that.
That's Masa. Masa Reaver away.
Thought he was a goner, turns out not, and those are going to be a few very valuable kills coming through here for the Atlanta Reign. Some actual progress now, but solid work for New York. They still managed to bleed at least a minute off the clock there on this map. He's clearly feeling it, Hanks. He's doing great work right now, but Erster trying to fight back. Waits the duel versus Libero, trying to give ground here. New York Excel backing up as best they can. Blossom used, and Blossom! Unbelievable! Saviovi with 3, looking for a 4th as well! How does that happen?
He waited for all the abilities, all the counters to Blossom to be used, waited for the perfect time. He got the tanks with it as well.
Now going to be doing some serious pain, so much so that they have to use the sound barrier here from Masa, just trying to find a way in. Libero decides now's the time to go for the Meteor Strike over the top. Still some kills coming through here for the Atlanta Reign though. And it's the New York Excel who end up losing the fight despite having the ultimates to work with there and come up with it.
Atlanta will win this fight. They will get an extension on their clock. Still need to close out the map, though. And very likely Coalescence gets there as Jonak just taking up quickly. Atlanta in aggressive engagement for Libero!
Oh, the bait, bring him back. SVB hanging out in the back line right now. Libero holding on to it as well. He's got the fist, he's looking for the punch. And there it is. SVB decides now's the time to plunge in. Going for the Blossom. Dodges the rocks and does manage to win the fight. These are one-sided bloodbaths right now in favor of the New York Excel. There as well. Let's see. Just gonna chuck it down once again, right in the middle of everything. First thing to go down, Pokemon focused on it, but Libero takes down Dogman, and this is once again the New York Excel barreling through. One-sided at the end, the Atlanta Reign cracking under the pressure. It will be the New York Excel continuing in the upper bracket, and they have now relegated the Atlanta Reign to the lower bracket.
NYXL move on in a great performance. Valor to the vanquish, though. Atlanta played them really close. It seems even closer than 4-2. That was probably the most one-sided map we had. We do have our player of the match presented by Omen, and I can think of no one more deserving. Didn't play the Hanzo today, but Libero able to step in, and I think this is really good for NYXL to not have to switch up your roster, because Libero was coming in to play the Mei on the maps they wanted to play Mei. Brought the Fist today. This giant flank was actually probably why they won King's Row. He comes from the back and gets everybody, and his Doom Fist looked really good. Right now in this meta, you don't have a Fist, you don't have a chance.
It's a rough one. It's a rough one for sure, but it's a tough one as well between Libero or Saviovi today for who gets this player of the match, because both of them played out of their minds. Both of them came through clutch. Both of them had a fantastic performance today versus Atlanta. Just gonna take a moment again. Thank you for the interview, Baby Bay. You know, just gave you a little bit of guff there, but there you go. I mean, Libero, numbers, awesome. Man's a beast.
Extremely versatile as well. I mean, he could play the Pharah, plays the Fist, plays the Man, plays anything you need him to do. Played a little bit of Symmetra.